All right, so tonight we got the car ready. We're going to Salina. Haven't been to Salina with this car. Haven't been to Salina in a while, so should be exciting, something different. But
first time I've ever been.
First time for Tyler to even go.
Excited.
Yeah, so it's a nice track. But he definitely worked last night. We changed. Shane helped some. He actually looked at the car and gave some good ideas for some stuff to change, and the car looks good. Kind of excited to get out there and give it a try, but hopefully we find the problem of this thing pushing.
What's this thing?
A little cooling. The fan was sucking a lot more dirt, so got some screens in there. Shaker screens, just trying to keep the dirt out of the radiator a little bit. So that's what this is. So hopefully we'll still working on our cooling a little bit, just trying to get it better and better each week. Same with the car. But I have to give a shout out to Tyler and his brother Gabe.
Yeah.
Carter Boys Racing to help out this week with some tires and fuel. So thank you guys.
Hey, wrenching and sponsoring.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you. So, and tonight is Military Appreciation Night, Veterans Appreciation Night at Salina. So veterans get in free. So
Are you a veteran?
We've already got our CB sticker
yeah,
back
CBs,
there.
So we're supporting the CBs
hey,
here.
Shout out to all my veterans.
Yeah,
Wearing
Tyler,
duty.
Tyler can tell you about the CBs because that's Tyler right there.
Yeah, I didn't really say much whenever I just said I was an old CV, which I wasn't old whenever I was in the CVs, but I was an E5 construction mechanic with NMCB 74 out of Gulfport, Mississippi for 5.5 years. So shout out to everybody. Love you guys.
Thank you, Tyler.
And that's that magic right there. That's going to help us.
You got your race?
Just practice.
You got yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah, receiver. Check.
All right.
How you feeling about this?
Woo! It's always a rush, and it's our first time here, so we're gonna
Anna, say hi. Bumpa, crew. Going for the other set of parents this time.
All right, let's see how it does, man.
All right, so we're here at Salina HighBanks. It's the first time we've been here with this car for sure.
Awesome track, too.
Yeah, it is.
Big, fast. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, never been here. It's, in my opinion, one of the best tracks in the country. Facility-wise, track-wise, everything. But the track was a little slimy, but the car seemed a lot better, I think.
A lot better. I mean, changing what we did and getting you to roll. I mean,
Yeah.
not pushing it nearly as bad. I mean, I think we're in good shape.
Yeah, it's turning a lot better, so Shane made some, I always saw some observations and made some spring changes in the rear, in the left rear. But I think it's helped a lot. So helping that car just get over on that right front. But start tailback in the heat, and we're gonna make some laps, and still testing tune for us. So we'll make some laps and see what we can do.
Hi, Bumpy.
Alright, so the heat race. This is the first time we've actually brought our own car to Salina HighBanks, so I don't have very many laps around this track at all. And I've driven a couple other people's cars here, but it's just been one of those situations where I've just kind of jumped in. So, like I said, not a whole lot of laps here. Also, my GoPro camera got mud on it as soon as the green flag dropped, so. But the main thing here is just try to get comfortable in the car and just see how these changes affect the car and what we need to work on when we get back and what's actually helping. I can tell you right away the track's kind of threw me for a loop. It's a little drier and slicker than I thought it was going to be, considering how much moisture it was in hot laps. This track does kind of slick off pretty quick. There's still a little bit of moisture out there to be found. And it's good sometimes just to get some track to yourself and get to run your own line and kind of figure some things out. Still struggling just a little bit in the middle of the corner. I'm actually struggling having the rear end the car just kind of unhook and come up the track on me. Not shoving the nose as much as it was. And finally, I think I started finding this high line around this track that seemed a little bit better to me. Once I kind of find a line I'm comfortable with and start to run these cars down a little bit in front of me. Maybe if I could have found this line 3 or 4 laps before, it would have helped. Right there, I shoved the nose, got in there a little too hot. And that was a heat race, so picked up 1 spot anyway, so it's not so bad. Could have been a lot worse. But the car is definitely feeling better than it was before. Well, we finished the heat race. We weren't last again, so
we were passing cars.
Passed some. We have passed a few cars, so we actually moved up a little bit. The car is good, I think. I think it's just the driver. The car's driving a lot different. It's definitely rotating to the center a lot better, so I'm not having to push the car up on the nose. So,
What did it look like to you, Tyler?
I mean, all in all, that's exactly what he said. I mean, the car's actually rotating now, whereas before, with these high banks and the lower bank tracks, we were were just pushing the nose, but that shock and getting the car to actually roll, I mean, it's made a world of difference. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, just consistent laps is what we need, you know, and it's just more seat time.
Yep. So our lap times, I think we're third fastest overall. So we still got some speed. Like I said, mostly drivers. So I think we'll just run with the same setup. Make sure everything's good and make some more laps. And by the end of the feature, see where we set.
See where we feel.
How do you feel, Lily? Thoughts?
Got nothing for it.
Nothing?
All right. So tonight we have another racer guy. It's actually my father-in-law, Michelle's dad. But he's here helping. So it's the first time he's been out in Anna.
I came to watch races. Amazing.
So yeah, Ken's been helping, and there's a guy, he found a shirt. So all right, now for the A feature. Pretty decent starting spot, but like I said, first time here, so we're just trying to make some laps and still trying to learn. But this track is definitely slicked off more than I thought. Didn't mean to do that. And the whole night, right here at 3 and 4, I just had trouble. The car just wanted to get loose at the center of the corner. But right here, I just don't have a good slick track setup for this car yet. But I'm working on it. So the car 1 and 2 is actually pretty good. It's 3 and 4 that just gave me trouble all night long. So we're not terrible, we're just not the fastest car on the track yet. We got a lot of work to do to get there. Ooh, missed that one. That was a good one to miss. Yeah, we got a lot of work to get there, but it's those last couple tenths that are the hardest ones. You can make some pretty quick gains, gaining 3 or 4 tenths, but like I said, those last couple of tenths, especially up on those fast cars, those are hard seconds to make up. Here you can see the car's just not quite as good in the center as it was in the heat race. This is losing traction. But looking back, I know what it is now. And here's one of those mistakes. Oh, I had to pitch the car down pretty hard to keep from hitting him, but I think it was the right thing to do, so. I definitely didn't want to door slam him as he was coming down the track, same time I was going up. And no harm, no foul. Just have to start at the rear. Which I kind of hate because there's some good track, pretty good track position I just gave up right there. I guess if I wouldn't have spun it though, I think there's a good chance both of us could have spun. Another caution. Looks like it's not just me, it's had some trouble. You know, we still don't have the worst track position, but still, it's never good to give up a few spots. My main concern now is just trying to find some way to get through 3 and 4, because everything I've been doing up to now hasn't worked at all. Like I said, you can see we're not terrible, just not great. And really loose right there in 3 and 4. But I do really like this track. It's nice and wide, nice momentum track. It's a good racetrack. Really slick right here too. I think we're actually maybe gaining on the cars in front of us a little bit. It's not fast enough. Yeah, we are just not catching that group fast enough. A little frustrating, just be kind of sitting still. The entire night, I just could not get through 3 and 4 at all. Right to the center, right where I need to be fast, and the car is just not wanting to go forward. Once again, like you see, the car is just not staying on the right front. The track's just too slick, and I didn't make enough adjustments to keep it on, for the car to keep, rolling on the right front naturally. I'm having to try to force it on there. A lot of trail braking, but I just didn't make any adjustments. I didn't know the track was this slick, but we're learning. And with no baseline with this car, this is what I got to figure out. I got to figure out what it needs and when. And that was the end of the race. What top 10 finish? Just nothing spectacular, but nothing horrible either. When we can load up, all of our equipment's good, very minimal tire wear, I'll take it.
Another night of
We survived.
full racing, no damage.
And a spin.
That was more of a technicality.
Yeah.
You know?
Need to cause a wreck or spin it.
So we needed a competition caution,
Yeah. Cause one.
So, hey.
Well, finally got the car to loose.
Yeah.
Yes, I think. Maybe, I don't know. It was actually just tailing up the track a little bit, and I was having to wait on the rear end this time. So,
for the second full night of racing, hey, we're getting there. I think the car's improving every week.
Yeah. Faster.
And this is a totally new track.
Yeah, that's the first time here, so.
Hey, I think.
What place did you end up in, or compared to what you started? Any idea?
I don't even know, honestly. I haven't looked.
7th or 8th, maybe.
Yeah, I think we either lost. We might have dropped back one, but
yeah.
You had to go to the tail of the field once, and then, you had some really good restarts.
Yeah.
There was a couple really good restarts. The first restart, man, the first lap, if they would have let that go, you had a great start on it, first lap. Yeah, so there's a lot of fast cars here.
Yeah.
That's a fast track. And
it was slick tonight.
We didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, and all those changes we made, so car finally got the car to rotate to the center. It was just rotating a little too much through 3 and 4. So it was like almost coming to a dead stop. I was having to wait so long.
But I think we'll be a lot better at Monette.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I know what we need to tune in a little more, and we can go back the other way now.
Yeah.
Maybe that pan hard bar a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, even that front spring back, but maybe just that pan hard bar down a little bit. Probably all we need on that rear end.
Definitely getting up on the bar quite easier.
Yeah, it's definitely, I can feel it, like just getting in and not having to shove it up on the nose.
Yeah.
It's just kind of going in, it's rolling. It's getting there, it's feeling,
yeah,
starting to feel better.
When you're getting seat time too.
Yeah.
So in good seat time, and we're not tearing a bunch of shit up.
Yeah.
Let's do a little, let's make sure it's all in one part.